That 3 p.m. crash isn't a mystery. It's a bill you signed for at 7 a.m. You wake up and immediately reach for that cup of liquid gold. 10 minutes later, you feel it. The surge, the clarity, the God mode. You sit down to work feeling like a productivity machine. But look at your hands. Is that focus or a micro tremor? Is your breath deep or is it trapped in your upper chest? Biologically, you aren't being productive. You're being hunted by your own nervous system. Today, we're dissecting the somatic loop of false productivity. We're exposing how caffeine masks your burnout, why it creates tunnel vision, and how to reclaim your real, unforced energy without paying back the biological interest. To understand why your productivity is a lie, we have to look at adenosine. Throughout the day, this molecule builds up in your brain, signaling one thing: it's time to recover. Caffeine doesn't actually give you energy, it's a master of disguise. It hijacks the architecture of your fatigue by plugging into your adenosine receptors, effectively blindfolding your brain so it can't see how tired it actually is. Imagine your body is a car with a low fuel light on. Caffeine doesn't add gas, it just puts a piece of black tape over the warning light. You're redlining at 100 miles per hour while your engine is screaming for help. This creates the first loop, artificial alertness. You feel fast, but your decision-making is shallow. You're checking boxes, but you aren't creating value. Because caffeine triggers a spike in adrenaline and cortisol, your body enters a state of somatic emergency. Notice your posture after that second cup. Your traps are tight. Your jaw is locked. Your psoas, the primary fight or flight muscle, is fully engaged. This is false productivity because your brain is now locked in tunnel vision. In this state, you lose the ability to think divergently. You can do repetitive tasks quickly, but you can't solve complex, creative problems. Your vagus nerve is silenced. You lose the big picture because your biology thinks there's a predator in the room. You aren't progressing, you're just oscillating in place. You don't have to quit coffee. You just have to stop using it as a biological crutch. The secret to sustained, unforced focus is the 90-minute delay. When you wake up, your body is naturally clearing out the remaining adenosine. If you flood it with caffeine immediately, you paralyze this clearing process. Try this high-performance protocol. First, 16 ounces of water with a pinch of sea salt for electrolytes. Second, 10 minutes of direct sunlight to set your circadian clock. Let your natural cortisol awakening response do the heavy lifting. Wait 90 minutes before your first sip. When you delay the intake, your nervous system stabilizes. Coffee stops being a mask for exhaustion and starts being a precision tool for focus. You move from panic mode to sustained presence. Your best work doesn't come from a state of panic. It comes from a state of calm, grounded alertness. Stop forcing your brain to run on emergency fumes. Tomorrow morning, try the delay. Listen to your body without the black tape over the sensors. Most people will keep covering the warning light. If you're choosing to peel it off, comment "Unforced" below so I know who's actually upgrading their system. Subscribe to Unforced Mind. Wake up your own way. Stay unforced.